Hello. We're back. We're playing KOTOR. I will be forever fiddling with this ring light. It's good though. I just, I have feelings. It's 9:03 a.m. Do you know where your cat is vomiting? The hallway, as it turns out. It's fine. Everything's fine. Just made the morning slightly more stressful than it needed to be. That's fine. Because now we've got some KOTOR. We're going to Kashyyyk. We're at Kashyyyk. We're on Kashyyyk. Cat is loaf. Good. Glad to hear it, Crafty. We want the cat to be chill. A nice, chill beast. Oh, dear, oh dear. Alright. So, last week, that's right, the inside of my ship is very dark. That's why the lighting settings were different, because I dropped the... Doesn't matter. Okay. Quest for the Starforge, right. So that's the overall quest, planet to planet, missions brother. Next step for that is on Tatooine, strange stowaway. We're going to chat to somebody on Dantooine. Karth, Bastila, Juhani, these are all just chats. Canderous. Yeah, okay. Cool. I wonder if we will get much more out of mission. Because her, it's turned into Mission's Brother, which is a quest, as opposed to everyone else, where it's just gaining their confidence over time by chatting to them and learning their stories. I don't know. But I didn't even remember Juhani exists, so I don't have a lot of a leg to stand on. We're probably going to take Zalbar with us. So, don't do that. Alright, very good. Let me just quickly double check our loadouts. So I feel like we loaded out the bowcaster. We did. Okay, great. So we've got Zalbar on ranged. Who do we want close? Maybe let's take Juhani out for a spin. So these are mine, I believe. This is Bastila's. And so Juhani has presumably this one? Yeah, that has no, nothing going for it. So let's take this from Bastila. Give this to Juhani. Presumably she'll be wearing Jedi armor and whatever else. Right, I'm probably going to have to remove some items from people. Can I go through people's loadouts here? No. Oh, no, no, I can't. Just mine. Oh, no, I can. Okay. Alright, cool. So I don't need to step out of the ship to remove people's loadouts. Juhani has this lightsaber, Jedi Knight robes, great, which is the +2. Excellent. So... I guess we just take this stuff from Bastila? Oh, those were strength gauntlets. Why did I... Oh, that's right, because I wasn't sure if, Yeah, you shouldn't have these anyway. Oh, right, that bug. This is why it's a problem. And then if I look again, will it have fixed itself? No. Oh, whatever. Alright, yeah, what are your stats? Juhani, what's the go? Yep, Dex build. Dex, Constitution, Intelligence. Okay. High in stealth. Okay. A stealthy Jedi. That might just be better than missions nonsense. Okay. Powers. Burst of speed, force aura, energy resistance. affect mind, stun, push. Okay, so there's some... Yeah, look at this adjustment here. Yeah. So it costs... Wow, okay. So it's how much force energy it costs you. So, you know, if you play this game Dark Side, if you're just a real prick about everything, presumably Juhani follows you into that abyss, and thus these powers are not misspent. But, you know. Also, I could just train her in whatever I want now. And feats. Conditioning, power attack, proficiency in lightsaber, force jump, improved force jump. Oh, sick. Yeah, this is what I do. Oh, this is what I wanted. This is what I... Okay, so you have to be a guardian to get this particular right. Yeah. Okay. So Juhani's like me. Okay, that's good to know. But a dex build. Okay, well, we're going to go to my gear. I'm already wearing these gauntlets. Okay, great. Man, this is so irritating that bug means that I can't just remove things from people whenever I want. I wonder if you just didn't get Juhani when you played through before. There was an option to straight up murk her. That's true, but the first time I played was on light side. So, you know, I had the power. I would have chosen to save her, because I was just rolling, you know, straight up paladin the whole way through. So I imagine she was there. I'm thinking that I got her and then maybe for whatever reason didn't like her, and so I just didn't take her on any missions. Light side guy can kill a Sith. It's true. It's true. No, I think I did have her. If only because I don't remember there being a missing slot. And if there had been a missing slot in my loadout, I would have looked into it. So at that point, I had the internet. Not in my childhood home, but when I moved out. This is my assumption anyway. I could be entirely off base about all of this. You don't need strength, Selbar. You might need something else. Sure. Can't wear armor. Reflex, fortitude. That's really high fortitude. Damn. I'm going to give that to Juhani, and I'm going to give you the reflex one, because you're a ranged person, and we're just going to give you your own bowcaster. We're going to give you your own weapon back. Great, okay. Back to Juhani. Let's give you some obscene amounts of fortitude. Let's give you a melee shield. Let's give you a normal energy shield, because I probably just won't use any of these. You can't take implants. Okay. You need to wear a weird helmet. There we go. Will and awareness. Will 3, awareness 2. Great. So you look extremely silly. What am I wearing? I'm wearing the same thing. Amazing. Okay. And I'm wearing the strength amplifying gauntlets, because strength matters to me. Alright. You are also wearing strength gauntlets, which is admittedly pretty weird. No, nothing there, nothing there. Pro 6 gloves. This is what we want to equip to people we're taking out for a spin. Yes. So you need to wear the... Are you wearing stabilizer? What? When did you put that on? Oh, I want you to be wearing... Sorry. You... Okay, never mind. Zalbar, you should have the fortitude one. This inventory system is hot trash. None. Okay. And then go to Juhani. Put on the stealth field generator. Great. Go to Zalbar. Put on the very high fortitude. Great. Okay. That's what I wanted to do. Gloves. Why do you keep putting on these gloves? I need you to have Dex gloves. Right. I think that's correct. We're dropping a quick save, and we're going to try to leave the ship with Zalbar and Jahani. Now I feel bad, because I feel like Mission should be with... After all that. Would the better dialogue be with Mission and Zalbar on his home planet? It really would, wouldn't it? Alright. We're only 13 minutes into a stream. Pushing all the wrong buttons today. Alright, great. Okay. Mission, what do you need to be equipped with to be good? You've got... We're going to give you stabilizer gauntlets, because we do love your demolitions work. I think you should just be wearing those. We want you to be wearing this. Hang on. I mean, are you already equipped? You're using Bendax Blaster, which is, I think, the better one. 510, whereas Karth's Blaster is 2.7. Yep, okay. We might be alright? Yeah, is it really just the gauntlets and the belt that I'm swapping here? Let's just make sure. Let's give you the Fortitude belt. And make sure that you, Mission, have the stealth field generator. Okay, we're going to try it. We're going to try it and see what happens. Yes. No. After all that, add. Jeezy, take the Wheezy. Hello! Greetings to you. Well, I'm pleased to welcome you, G5623. Oh, I'm not on the docking schedule. Zerka Corporation will see to your needs. 100 credit docking fee in advance. Bro, I'm part of a religious institution. I don't pay taxes. Docking fee, why do I need to pay that? Can I get some information on the planet? I thought it was Kashyyyk. What services did 100 credits get me? Don't make demands, I'm seat bunch, and I'll land where I wish. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to himbo this. Planets have classification numbers and letters. I thought this was Kashyyyk. This is what the dominant indigenous species calls this world, but maintaining this outpost grants Zerka Corporation naming rights in the trade guides. Wow. Really must insist the docking fees be paid. Must follow proper procedure. Upon collection of the fees, I'll help you out. Force persuade. I don't think I need to pay the docking fee. Yeah. Yeah. We see light side Jedi pull this nonsense all the time. Who pays taxes, really? Also, it's literally a massive, marginally evil, perhaps even fully evil corporation. Yeah. No. Perhaps you don't need to pay the docking fee. Any services you need will more than make up for it. I see you have a Wookiee with you. Can I assume you understand their language? For a fee, Zerka Corporation can provide a translator for you during your visit. That will not be necessary. Yeah, I chat with Zalbar. I've had conversations with Zalbar. That will not be necessary. Very well, though only the most adaptive people seem to comprehend the Wookiee language, such as it is. Wow. Wow. Oh yeah, good call, Crafty. I also have mission. Please follow me to our information center. I will answer any further questions there. Okay, let me just make sure that the loadouts have carried over in the way that I want them to. I am, of course, fully kitted with stuff that I refuse to let go. Mission doesn't have the stealth build generator on. Okay, great. Love this game. Cool. And Zalbar is... Why not? Why not have more strength? Sure. There's probably better ones. I'm not going back in the ship, and I'm not doing all of this again. You're fine. You're fine, bud. Okay, we're on Kashyyyk. Oh.
Yes?
We are being led to Janos's office. Okay. Alright. How is it visually? It's a little dark for me. Well, I guess it's not too bad. That's right. That's something I keep meaning to do. Sound. So, how is it going with me reading out alien dialogue as it happens? Because waiting till afterwards is difficult. Quickly summarizing it at the time is easier, but I know that my voice is fighting against the sound of the game. I can change the voiceover volume, but then we're going to lose some of the volume for the characters that I will just let speak for themselves because they'll be speaking in English. Maybe if I just turn it down a little. Let's pop it there. So we are on Kashyyyk. We are going to speak to a lot of Wookiees. Right? I presume. Haven't been paying attention. Try to tune your brain in. No worries, Crafty. It's all good. If you haven't noticed it being a huge clash, then it's probably fine, but I'll turn it down a bit anyway, just so that, you know, I'm not creating problems unnecessarily. So, I really like this environment. Oh! Cutscene. Kashyyyk, my home. I should have prepared you for coming here, but I don't know if I've prepared myself. Prepared me? What do you mean? I didn't leave Kashyyyk voluntarily. Mission must have told you how I was fleeing slavers, but there was more. I am an exile. The slavers on Kashyyyk only took me after I was forced to leave my village home 20 years ago. Okay. So, you were kicked out of your village, but you still lived on Kashyyyk, and then you fled Kashyyyk because of slavers. So, okay. Why were you forced to leave? My brother made deals with the slavers and allowed them to get a foothold. I found out and attacked him. Hell yeah, Zalbar. The fight was stopped, but my father did not believe me when I told him about my brother's actions. I was made an exile, disowned by my home and my people. I should not be here. They will not accept me back. Why didn't your father believe you? When I attacked my brother, I was so mad, I used my claws. You don't understand what that means to a Wookiee. Our claws are tools, not weapons. To use them in battle is to become an animal. It is madness without honor. I am forever a mad claw in the eyes of my people. Nothing I say is to be trusted. They were right to cast me out. We'll deal with that if we have to. Let's go. Time has passed. Things will have changed. I'm gonna try and be, you know, again, the optimistic himbo here. Time has passed. Things will have changed. The slavers are still here. This dock is theirs. I doubt anyone has risen to try and fight. Nothing has changed. Well, good news. You've brought a protagonist, or a protagonist has brought himself to this planet. I just hope I can prove myself to my people. It will be difficult to make them listen. I just don't know. We'll deal with that if we have to. Let's go. Yeah, so I have brought Zalbar along in person on purpose because this is his home world. He's now expressing a little bit of reluctance about it all. But, like, for plot reasons, I feel like having him here just makes more sense. You know, from a writing perspective. It's unfortunate because now I feel bad for forcing him to come out of the ship when he might prefer to hide, but also, like, we're clearly going to rip off this band-aid. We're Seat Bunch. We're going to solve this problem. I don't have much hope. Like, he hasn't overtly said, I'm not coming out of the ship. He hasn't requested that I leave him behind. He's willing, but he's only willing to do the thing because of this weird blood debt that we have now. I don't know, man. There is definitely writing for this case. Yes.
You know, Zerka Corporation should burn down some trees. Make room for some swoop races.
Yeah, I don't mind not paying you $100. You all suck. Alright, we've got Matten and Eli.
So, new spaces have come to Wild Kashyyyk. Please, look well upon the wares of Eli Gand. I live to serve your needs.
Just be sure to pay cash. The interest on his loans will drain you like a diluvian fatworm on a hut's backside.
First off, Hearts are all backside.
Come on.
Secondly, I don't much like the comparison. No need to get personal. It's just business. Poor fellow. He's been waiting for his friends to return with my money for a standard month now. Ah, but you don't need to hear this. What can I get you?
Interesting. So, you know, just thinking about this planet, thinking about the way people treat it, the way non-Wookiees are treating it, and the music as well, you know. Yeah, there's a lot to be said here about how colonialism is depicted, about how indigenous societies and their homes are depicted, their culture. More than I can, like, I'm not an authority on any of this. I'm probably just going to do a lot of eyebrow waggling as the camera as I roll my eyes. But, yeah, it's on my mind. Let's say that much. What do you know of Kashyyyk?
I don't concern myself with what goes on past this landing port. The Wookiees are very difficult to deal with. No business sense.
You mean they don't tolerate cheats?
No, I mean they
Mission.
don't respect the finer points of a good business plan. Give and take. That's why the Zerka Corporation simply takes.
Bruh. What do you mean by that?
You'd have to take your question to the Zerka Corporation and the Wookiees themselves. I keep to myself.
Yeah, we're going to make enemies on this planet. Let's go back to my other questions.
Of course. I'm here to serve.
Do you always enslave your debtors?
Enslave? I resent that. Simply fair business. This man's fellows left without settling their debts, so he must make up the difference.
I know, it's standard trading rules. I just want to know where my crew went. I was only gone for 2 days. This isn't like them.
I'll find
It's
them.
very sad that they would abandon you, especially while you were doing me a favor and helping repair one of my freighters.
Something about this whole situation stinks worse than an overcrowded Ronto stable. What kind of friends would just abandon a crewmate?
You think you know someone and they turn out to be a cheat. Oh, not like you, Matt. You honor your deals. A word is a bond in trade.
How much debt buys a man's life?
Oh, it isn't about the amount. After all, as a skilled mechanic, Matten is worth much more than what is owed, especially on this remote planet.
Oh, you flatter me, Eli. I guess we're best buddies now.
As I was saying, it's a matter of principle. I'm nothing if not honest in my dealings, and I demand the same. He'll be free to go when his friends turn up and the debt is paid. I honor my deals. Let no one say otherwise.
Perhaps I could settle some of his debt?
Thanks, but no thanks. No offense, but there's no point in exchanging debt to Eli with debt to you.
Besides, he is a hard worker. I'd prefer to keep him. Of course.
Yeah, what do you got?
Of course. You're in a hurry.
I mean, not terribly, but... $100 for a spike? Damn. Ooh, 10k. Doesn't allow for a lot of decks. Improves strength? Yeah, I feel really bad about my restricted by armor Jedi power choice. Because this is the sort of thing that I would love. Hot damn. Damn. Everything else here seems pretty normal. Ooh, what? This is only $150? Immunity to critical hits, awareness 4, demolitions 3, security 3. I mean, that just seems like something I should buy. Literally only $150. That's really good, right? Pop that on mission. I won't buy it right out. I'll check what she's wearing first. But awareness 4, demolitions 3, security 3, and immunity to critical hits. Seems alright. 1 in 20 hits will not be as bad. This is all normal. This is all stuff that I've seen before. Immunity. Better stealth. Interesting. Oh, I see. So this... Yeah, well, so what's the difference with a stealth shield and then something like this? Because this doesn't add to stealth, but it allows me to be invisible. This doesn't make me invisible, but adds to stealth? Weird. I'm not trucking with that. Really good. Implant, okay. It also costs more money than I have. Poison. That's probably plot related. I'll grab that when I need to. Or it's just something related to the, you know, the things I need to fight on this planet. Alright. And of course, protection from poison. Yeah, whatever. Alright. -4, demolitions 3, security 3. Mission. Awareness 4. Yeah.
Sure. Hello again.
Valued.
You hurt me, man. Of course.
We could have heard that delightful patter, but I just want the thing. Is there anything here that I can sell that I would want to be rid of? Probably not. So I still haven't figured out what items I'm using and what items I'm not using. Yeah, whatever. If we're hard up for cash, we can go through all the nonsense. But I'm at the moment using this stuff. All right. Oh. You look just as silly.
What?
Wonderful. Star Wars. All right. Oh, and journal updated. Honest debt. Matt and Screw apparently left Kashyyyk under cover of night to avoid paying a repair debt. So presumably I find... See, this is the fun thing. Different quests on different, like, linking up different planets. There is a reason to come back to Kashyyyk later on. Crafty saying this makes me think of this from Blue Sky. I like Andor because it's the first Star Wars property to successfully fulfill George Lucas' stated goal of getting Americans to sympathize with the Viet Cong. Yes. Yes, excellent, excellent observation. This is why Andor is my favorite Star Wars property, by a country mile. Very good television show. I need to go this way to chat with the dude. Ooh, I love crates. These are mine now. I'm just going to drop a quick save. Just, you know.
Welcome to Adean. I trust you will find our facilities pass inspection. Zerka Corporation is very efficient.
You have nothing to be proud of, fool. Damn.
I'm sorry, I don't understand Wookiee speak. Shiri Wook, I think it's called. What did the Wookiee say?
You work on Kashyyyk and don't understand the language. He said you have nothing to be proud of to working for Zerka. I'm going to start with the first one. You work here and you don't understand the language?
Zerka Corporation calls the planet Adean, and no, I don't understand the language. The local Wookiee leader has made it so we don't need to. Wookiees are unable to speak Basic, but for the last decade, the residents of all local villages have been trained to understand it.
Why would a Wookiee leader do... Well, I can see why a Wookiee leader would do that. What good would that do? Well, no, I'll go the second one, because the first one seems a bit petulant.
I understand he works very closely with Zerka Corporation. He wants his people to work well with us. It eases tensions.
And it makes my people more desirable as slaves.
What did he say? I don't usually have a translator I can ask.
That knowing Basic just makes his people better slaves. Yeah.
I just work here in the lab. I don't have anything to do with the taking of slaves.
How convenient, all the benefits with no guilt. Or the first one, why don't you do anything to stop it? Yeah, that's the himbo answer.
I'm just an employee. You'll have to take your concerns to Janos. He's the voice for Zerka Corporation on this outpost.
Yeah, we'll get a bit snarky. How convenient, all the benefits with no guilt.
I don't have to justify myself to you. I do good work here. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
What is your job exactly?
I'm conducting experiments on various samples of indigenous plant life. There may be untapped pharmaceutical resources here. Of course,
This
that
planet
will
has things
take
we
some
can
time,
sell.
and the Wookiees are a more immediate source of income. Please, I must return to my work.
I want to ask questions about this planet.
I'm sorry, but Director Janos will see to your questions. I must continue my work.
I'm asking you answer my questions, Peon? No. Okay, goodbye for now.
Farewell.
Damn. I guess I should be grateful I'm on Kashyyyk. I could have been posted to Taris. Again. Damn. Let's drop a real save. We've had enough chats now. The Adventures of Seekbonch.
Our work here could be very important if any effort was put into it.
Damn. Greetings again. How can Circuit Corporation serve you during your visit to Edean? I need supplies. Tell me about this planet. I'd like to ask about Circuit Corporation. Looking for a star map. Yeah, we're gonna go through the gonna go through the whole gamut. Oh, big stretch. Large stretch. Material goods, I would suggest you speak with the general vendor near the docking area. Yep, already did that. Fair trade for mundane goods and armor. If it's weapons you want, you need to deal with the Zerka representative. That would be me. Okay. You're here to purchase local species. However, you must wait for a licensed Circuit Corporation trader to return from deliveries outside the system. Purchase local species? Whatever do you mean? He means that they're slavers. They take my people from their homes and sell them to the highest bidder. Your current Wookiee seems displeased with the situation, but I fail to see your concern. You seem to be a satisfied customer. I'm really glad we brought Zalbar. You gotta bring Zalbar. Zalbar is no slave. He has pledged to light. I mean, Seekbonch, you're putting your foot in it a little bit. I feel like you need the first sentence, Zalbar is no slave. The second sentence is like, you know, for cultural reasons, he's doing everything I ask him to because I'm the protagonist. But, you know, that's the kind of putting your foot in it that we can expect from Seekbonch. A very difficult thing to stage. I commend you for it. So much easier than relying on restraining collars. Oh, do not demean the life debt. Do not. I must warn you that you will be blamed for the actions of your Wookiee. Please, call him off. Wow. Wow. Yeah, they're not being shy in this one. They are not being shy at all. I don't think I'm going to say I should let him kill the lot of you, because, I don't know. I feel like that's a bridge too far in this moment. Why do the Wookiees tolerate you doing this? It is not me personally. I merely represent Circuit Corporation at this outpost. There are other directors at other stations. Arrangements have been made with the Wookiee leadership. Harvesting is handled as delicately as possible, relatively speaking. Christ. Force persuade. You want to tell me about these agreements? I can tell you about the agreement. We supply arms in exchange for a supply of healthy Wookiees. We are kept profitable, and an agreeable leader is kept in power. It keeps the process from becoming a constant firefight. What's this leader's name, if you please? I believe his name is Chundar. I don't deal directly with them, thank goodness. Far too brutish. That's not a name I wanted to hear. It sounds as though your thrall has an opinion about our arrangement with this leader, but it doesn't matter. Chundar is unquestioned. Yeah, you wait till I'm done with this place. What is it? What about it, Zalbar? What's the matter? I don't want to talk about this right now. Good call, Zalbar. Please, is there anything else? I have work to do. I have other questions to ask. Tell me about this planet. You called it G5623 before. G5623 is the numerical designation. The galactic basic name is Edean, chosen by corporate ballot among stockholders. Woof. Oh. I've been away for... I clicked through a line of dialogue. Whoops. You let the beast speak for you. You allow it more liberties than most of our customers. Christ. I'd like to ask about slaving operations here on Aedean. I have a very limited number of things I can say. What do you wish to discuss? I can't allow this to continue. It's not up to you. The planet is not a member of the Republic, and its backward citizens hold no rights. Woof. I'm sorry you're offended. I'm sorry about your feelings. But this operation is very humane. Even the Wookiee leadership knows it is more beneficial to work with us. Besides, even if you did do something drastic here, the Circa Corporation has other outposts on Aedean. It would change nothing. I have other questions to ask. Okay, let me get that other line of dialogue. It would seem you're already acquainted with our world, given your choice of traveling companion. Okay, great. So that's what he said. What weapons do you have available? Zerka maintains a well-stocked armory that is open to all our valued customers. You may browse it at your leisure. Yeah, you're obviously about to start a revolt, but, and I cannot stress this enough, we'll happily sell you guns and mines. That's fine, I have the Force, I don't need any of this. Alright. Greetings again. Weapons, tell me about the planet, Circuit Corporation. I'm looking for something called a star map. I'm sorry, but I have no information on that. Are you sure you meant to come here? This world is very primitive. Much of it is unexplored, even by the locals. The forest gets ever more dangerous the further you descend. The lowest levels, the Shadowlands, are largely unknown. Very well, feel free to inspect our operation here, but I would advise against going too far from the main landing area. The planet is still very much untamed, and we do not send out patrols for lost tourists. Again, woof. Oh, hang on. I'm already doing it. These things are mine. That's a Wookiee. That's a Wookiee. That's just a Wookiee right there. You have successfully provided set dressing that makes mine and Zalbar's actions here a little shittier. Because there's literally nothing I can do because the game said so. If we were playing a tabletop RPG with a GM, we could try and do something here. But it's a video game, and this is not interactable. So we have to walk past this set dressing. Wow. What a choice. But, you know, that is a way of communicating what we as characters, by the, you know, by what is decreed by the game, how we act. See, I thought I'd already... Oh, am I just not... Is this bugged? Or did I just not click get items? Okay. I have the items. Alright, well this planet is bad, and we're going to do something about it, pretty clearly. Oh, that's the wrong way. Hot damn.
If you've got business with Zerka Corporation, take it to the director's office.
Oh, a guard captain.
Hold here, Spacer. Zerka Corporation doesn't recommend traveling in wild Aedean. Katarn attacks are especially bad right now. Wookiee hunters usually keep numbers down, but I think they leave certain areas infested, just hoping a Zerka guard will get killed.
So what you really need is more settlers of Katarn. Thank you. What do you know about the Wookiees?
You're the Wookiee lover. Why don't you tell me about them? I'm sure you're real close friends.
I refuse to go to jail, Crafty.
Keep your pet on a leash, or you'll
These
be
things
wary.
need to be said.
I have no love for these animals. I've seen guards ripped to shreds.
Maybe I should just let him rip your arms off. Yeah, I'm getting sick of this.
I don't take kindly to threats. Don't test me, Spacer. We've more than enough firepower to bury you here.
Force persuade, you haven't warned me I'm a nice person, you like me. Jeez. Yeah.
Ah, you ain't so bad. Was there anything else you needed?
Yeah, sure. What can you tell me about your incredibly evil bosses?
I don't talk to Wookiee lovers. Get rid of your rug, and maybe I won't have you shot.
I'm going past you. I paid the landing fee.
I won't stop you, but you leave this area at your own risk. We're here to protect the company, not you.
Zalbar leveled up. So let's, yeah. Yeah, repair? I don't know. Demolitions is probably more... Well... I mean, what am I more likely to do? I don't tend to repair things. Maybe I can. I don't know, I'm more likely to see mines, I think. Or just awareness. Awareness is good. Treat injury as point. I don't know. I'm not going to use Zalbar much past this planet, just because other characters are more interesting to me for the party comp. It's a shame. Zalbar just isn't a particularly deep character. Or, in my memory of Zalbar at least. Maybe, you know, returning to this a few decades later will get me a bit more info. I don't know. Jack of all? Sure. Uncanny dodge. That's right, because you're a rogue, basically. Cool. I mean, you're using a bowcaster, so I don't know what that counts as with these feats, unfortunately. You haven't been out in the fights with the rest of us. Okay, yeah, so you've got rapid shot. So I'm just going to give you more hit points. Yeah, because there's going to be a few of these. Yep. Right. Does the bowcaster go off of strength? Is Zalbar meant to be a close range character? I do have a kitted out vibroblade. We're gonna add to, well, no, we're gonna level off Dex, actually, so that we've actually got a plus here. Like, that's a free +1. Free. Damn. Yeah, screw it. Let's make sure you're good at demolitions. Implant level 3, great. Oh, we got Mission with us. We're likely to bring Mission and Zalbar together, so let's do repair. Let's look at feats again. Let's just give you more hit points. Alright, I haven't taken Zalbar out on a mission in a hot minute. Alright. Done. Yeah. Right, so this is a blaster rifle. I mean, it's +12 to hit. Could just give Zalbar a vibroblade and have someone else on the front line. I think that's better than a second ranged character. So I'm going to do that. Yeah. Big violence.
Yes?
Huh?
What?
Alright. Drop a save.
Here. Why do you keep... Fine.
Alright. Ah, Kenrath. So, I'm curious. Kenrath wasn't what he said before. So is this a... Oh, that's a... Wow. Wow, it shows the, shows the tooltips. Catan attacks. Katana attacks. Okay. So I guess katana different things. Zalbar, I trust that you're familiar with dealing with foes of this kind.
What?
Yes?
Huh?
Oh, I could... Oh, I can't. No? I can talk to a defense turret and it just turns towards me. Amazing. Alright, well, anyway. And corpse. These things are mine now. I am the Star Wars boy. Aha! I can load up a sentry droid. Can you sense it? The wind, the sounds, the smells? I feel it all now we are away from the spaceport. This walkway is new, probably built by the slavers, but I remember the trees. My village is not far from here. Yeah, what can I expect to encounter? I'm sorry, I don't know. It's been so long since I left. I only know the way things were, and many things may have changed. But I must warn you of one thing. I don't know if I will be of help or hindrance to you here. My father was very powerful, a chieftain. Perhaps his feelings have mellowed, but if my brother had his ear all this time, I may be very unwelcome. We'll deal with that when the time comes. This is what I'm dreading. My shame was meant to be forgotten on some faraway world. I never thought I'd come back. Translation working well? Okay, good. Thank you, Crafty. I'm sorry, I've taken enough of your time. We should press on. So Zalbar is communicating pretty heavily that it's uncomfortable for him to be here. I feel like I'm, you know, like a very tough love kind of character. Except for the life debt. The writing... The necessity of the life debt is such that Zalbar is a good person, and if we roll dark side, there needs to be a reason for him to keep hanging out with us, and they've chosen the life debt, and that's kind of frustrating, because what it means is, when he is saying, pretty reasonably, I'm pretty uncomfortable being on this planet, we can tell him to go home, but he can't ask for it because of the life debt. He has to just do what we say. Everybody has to do what we say because this is an RPG and we just have power over these people. But they have framed his obedience with this cultural thing that sort of problematizes what's going on here. I don't love it, if I'm honest. I'm not the biggest fan. That's a Wookiee.
I thought he said shoot. I swear he said shoot.
Oh.
This isn't good. I can't afford this. You think I can? Do you know what they get for a healthy one of those things?
We'll work it out later. We've got company.
Oh.
What do you want, Spacer? I'm Patrol Captain Deno, and you're interrupting Zerka Corporation business.
My name is Seat Bonch. What happened here?
This Wookiee slave got a little rebellious. We had to put it down.
You put it down? We're not animals. You put it down? Zalbar, let me... this one is me razzing him up, and this one is me being good by stepping in and taking control. Good on you, Jedi. But their disregard for the life of this Wookiee is too much. Wow, I have asked you to let me handle this, honor my request. Mind your place, Zalbar, remember your debt. I'm not doing that. Does this make you mad, Zalbar? I bet it does. Yeah, I gotta say this. What are you getting at? Do you want these men dead? I would not need much encouraging. Do it, kill them, we'll make them pay. Control yourself, let me take care of... Yeah, the light side option is to be a real shitheel. God damn. I will do so for your sake, not theirs.
Careful now. That growl sounded pretty threatening. Keep your slave on its leash or we'll have another accident.
Just shut up, you trigger-happy idiot.
Do your superiors approve of you killing Wookiees?
Of course they don't. Why would you ask me that? You doing some sort of snap inspection? You're trying to get me to admit to incompetence, aren't you? Not going to happen. I stand by my patrol. This Wookiee got out of hand and had to be put down. We'll find another easy enough.
I won't allow you to enslave or kill another Wookiee.
Is that a joke? Who do you think you are?
This posting is trouble, friend. Get out while you can. Persuade. Force persuade. Request a transfer. Move your patrol off-world. Or just, threats. Yeah. Yeah, get off this planet is the more seat bunch option.
I think I should pull in some favors and get us moved off-world, men.
Are you all right, Captain?
Are you questioning my orders? You don't want to do that.
If you say so, Captain.
Yes, I say so. Move out. This place just isn't worth the trouble.
Light side points gained. That was the light side option. Wow. Vibrasword and Bowcaster. We'll pick those up. Woof! What a game.
Huh?
Oh, I'm marginally wounded.
Yeah? No one's gonna see this.
No, I didn't. That's not what I wanted. I wanted solo mode. Thank you. Hot damn. This game cannot... Yeah, the lines that it takes. The difference between the dark side and the light. Oh, I wasn't in solo mode?
What?
What? Do you wish to turn solo mode on? No, I don't. I was in solo mode before? Maybe I touched a button? I don't know. Oh, Forest Kinrath's Stalker. You stalk over there. I'm gonna go to this pile of refuse. Ooh! Journal Strength Sonic Grenade, get items. Is that a Catan? They didn't seem happy to see it. Alright.
Huh?
That hurt, I bet. Yes?
Oh, it's a Michael. And despite it being a creature with flying, it is confined to this walkway. Alright, great.
Huh?
That hurt, I bet. Yes?
Alright. Hot damn. Yeah, rolling a himbo, I can already feel the ways it changes my choices, right? Going with sort of clueless and idealistic and, you know, brand new Jedi. It's the way that the writing makes sense in a lot of places. It is a character that is possible. And thus doesn't feel like there's too much friction. But being denied a sort of mid-ground where, you know, okay, yeah, I tell these guys to get off planet, but I would love to rough them up first. Or kill them. But the only way to do that is the dark side, ha 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 ha, let the hate flow through you. All that horseshit. And I just don't have... Oh, mission.
Yeah?
Oh, sweetie. Zalbar. Oh, hang on. I got
Sure.
XP? It's already done? Oh, okay. Great.
What?
This game, I swear to God. I mean, it's my own fault for, Oh, Zalbar's there? Oh, good. Good, good, good. Bless you, Zalbar.
Take that!
Okay, so we're just going over here. Sure thing.
Huh? I'll show you. Take that.
Mission, what I'm learning is that you're just not a very good shot. Also, these things hit pretty hard. I wonder if there's scaling. Oh. I'm eating these out of impatience, and also we're absolutely flush with them. They help speed up the stream. Crafty Devious saying, writing that only makes sense if your character is not smart and morally uncomplicated. Gotta RP someone with naivete and colonial outlook because of writing reasons. Yeah, basically. Basically. And if it wasn't possible to do that, I would just be struggling a lot more with this game, right? Construction kit. Is that like a big heal for roboids? That would be my guess. Yeah, wow. Big heal. I should take Droid Friend out for a spin. You know, we should go on a mission with Droid Friend and see. Just to see, you know? Oh, there's a person here. Wookiee guard, hello. Growl! You are not permitted to pass into the Shadowlands. Only Chundar may allow you entry. Especially when you bring filth such as this with you, this mad claw has no place here. Who are you to question my place? You follow Chundar into the arms of outsiders. And yet you travel with outsiders yourself. Speak no more. Chundar will decide if you are permitted to enter the Shadowlands. Where is this Wookiee I need to see? Speak with Chundar in the village of Raukororo. He will decide if you are worthy. Okay. Zalbar. Okay, now I know that if mission is lagging this far behind,
Yeah?
then I need to... Yeah, you need to come in and fight. This very spread out area makes all this very difficult.
That hurt, I bet.
Like, the consequences are so low. Like, I have a rechargeable heal, right? So all that costs us is time. But, and not even much of that. But yeah, it's, Alright.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
get in there.
Darn it.
Skill too low?
Darn it.
Yes?
Huh?
You don't even
Yes.
have access to it. Wow.
Darn it.
Skill too low. Okay, well let's just crack this open. 9 spikes? Emergency Frontline Supply Station. Present. Circa Corporation Resource ID for access to emergency supply containers. Admire about primary functions. End access. 9 spikes? Zalbar, you're not a hack. No, you're worse.
Sure.
You're the worst hacker in the world. Well, except for me, because if I do it, if I can even be said to be able to do it, yeah, 10 spikes. All right. We're gonna save scum this a little.
What?
We're gonna spend 9. ID recognize. Select needed supplies from resource containers. Station shutting down until restock. 220 XP, and I get a lot of stuff that I don't need. There's XP to be had there, but like... yeah, I don't need any of that. We are loaded for bear. Oh, it is 10 o'clock. I do need to use the bathroom. And that means it's also time for me to have a cuppa. So, I'm going to step away for a couple of minutes. And then we will return with more Kashyyyk. Troublesome. A troublesome place. Oh, be right back. Hello. Alright. Yeah, that lighting is real stark. Let's boost this a bit and see if we can't. It's the nature of relying on natural light. It's fine. You're all here to see me. You're here to see a video game. Right, I can't go that way. Or I've been told not to go that way, right? Oh, 3 Dark Jedi. Cool. Not Sith. Dark Jedi. Interesting choice. Gonna drop a real save here. Cache 3. Has everyone in the group caught up? Alright, amazing. Let's rumble.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Terrace alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
I love evil character voice acting. Can we all just appreciate that? The sneering disdain. Ah, oh, what a treat. What an absolute treat. Crafty saying, only Sith if they come from the Sith political faction, otherwise just sparkling Dark Jedi. Amazing. Alright. Yeah.
Yeah?
Sure.
Take that!
Okay, so... Ahem. Ah, boo! Boo! I was gonna switch out some party members. Okay. Alright. What do we have? Utility items. Utility items. We're all gonna take battle stimulants. I'm gonna take strength. So is Zalbar. And, Mission, you're gonna take the alacrity. And then we'll turn our shields on, I guess? Alright. Use item. Use item. Use item. You take the alacrity. We'll take the strength. Does this show up here? Yeah, it does. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, we are ready to do it to it. Should we turn our shields on? Can we do that from here? We cannot. Okay. So we are going to... you turn on your Chinese shield, you turn on your Sith energy shield, you turn on your Mandalorian melee shield. Let's make sure everybody does that.
Sure.
And then... oh, I'm only wearing the one shield? Alright, sure. Chinese shield, and then Arcadian energy shield as well. And mission, you've got on just a normal energy shield. Alright, let's make sure these go as well.
What?
Yeah?
Alright. Okay. Drop another quick save, and let's do it.
I heard, I bet.
Okay. Alright, now let's... clear all that. We want to kill this one first. Zalbar, you're swinging on this one. And Mission, you are shooting at this one.
Yes.
Focus our fire. Yep.
I heard, I bet.
Fantastic. And then we'll shoot at this one. Yeah.
What?
You'll know what to do from here. Ah, nice. Alright, only cost us a bunch of stuff. But that's fine because we keep getting it back. We keep picking up stuff we barely need. And I get another lightsaber. And another crystal. Ooh, and a dueling shield? Let's go. Yeah, it's interesting how growing up I was like, man, all these shields and these injections, they suck. How did I get through the game? Was I just... maybe I was better at the system? I was a 3rd edition Dungeons & Dragons player at that point, so maybe I just understood things better. Got more value for the things I was leveling up and the choices I was making. A short lightsaber? How is that different from... I don't understand. Dark Jedi Knight robe. Dark Jedi Knight robe, you say? Alright. Well, when I get to upgrade my stuff, that's going to all be great. Sure. Oh, I just have a normal shield. What's a dueling shield? Yeah, okay. We'll put that on. Actually, no. You'll wear Breshik's armband. Well, hang on. That's good against slashing? Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, you should just have energy shield. Or Zalbar, you have... what do you do? Sure. Oh, it's specifically Sonic? Sonic and electrical? Weird. Sonic, electrical. I mean, you want this, for sure. And yeah, why not that one? And then you can have this fancy one. Just so that they're different, so that I know when I'm turning them on, I'm turning on 2 different things. Okay. Mission Survivor Blade continues to be the best. Yeah, what's a short lightsaber? Oh, I see. This is the balanced offhand. Aha! So if I were to equip a short lightsaber here, it would be better. So right now I've got this one, 3 to 17, and attack modifier 1 because of the crystals I've put in it. So 317, attack modifier 1. If I grab this one, it's 2 to 12. So better to hit. Oh, I can see the numbers here. This does more damage. This has slightly... I'm going to take the more damage one because the improvement to hit is not that high, but this is a good thing to know for later. Okay.
Huh?
Yes?
We should fight as many things as possible while we have the chance. What up? Growl! Stop where you are, outsider. You entered the domain of Chunda, chieftain and leader. Stand aside. This human is with me and I want access to the home of my people. You have no rights here, Mad Claw. Oh, inconsistent. The human should not have brought this taint upon our land. You must answer to Chunda. Yeah, what's with the hyphen there? Wasn't there before, in previous iterations of Mad Claw. Oh, wow. The facial chonkification of the energy shield. Amazing. What does he mean, Zalbar? What taint? He means me. I am the taint that you have brought back. Shut up, Growl! You are nameless with dishonor, Mad Claw. Yours is a foulness that disgusts me. Rah, enough talk. You and the outcast Mad Claw will be taken to Chunda now. I can be taken to Chunda now. Oh, I have to have Zalbar. Interesting. I could bring someone else. I mean, I'm bringing Mission, right? They're besties. You can't split them up. Well, you can. No, though, now that I know that Juhani is somewhat stealthy, or is trained in stealth at the very least, I don't know if Juhani's any good at it. Oh no, Juhani's a dex build, if I recall. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, I get to add another one. Is that what it's saying? One available slot? Oh, Zalbar's probably being locked up. Inconvenient. Alright. I think we bring Bastila, because having another Jedi is good, and having someone who can help mediate is good. Right? And being light side, I would like to see how she feels about slavery, and how she feels about telling Zalbar to shut up when Zalbar is angry about slavery. Yeah, great. So we're grabbing these two. Cool. Yes, I just hope there wasn't any items that Zalbar had that I would want to give to Bastila. We're probably fine. They at least use very different weapons. Yeah, here we go. Big chats. Step forward and address mighty and wise Chunda, outsider. I don't often allow visitors of your kind. You are flanked by Zerka slavers. Are they not outsiders? Or have you sold all of Kashyyyk to them? Ah, Brother Zalbar, you've been exiled a long time. You shouldn't speak in that tone. Things are different now. You are a mad claw without honor. You have no voice among your own people. I, on the other hand, am the chieftain. You've made deals with slavers, the truth will get out eventually. A nice nest of lies you've constructed. Ignore him, Chunda. You're dealing with me now. Yeah, if you've made deals with slavers, yeah, truth will get out. You may talk, but no one will believe you. I've had a long time to guide what my people think. They trust me, the mighty Chunda. Even with my brother insane and father enslaved, I rose to protect my people, despite it all. Father was enslaved? Mighty Chunda? What are you talking about? You were the runt. I am no runt. Ahem. Like I said, Zalbar, a lot has changed in your years away. We'll discuss this soon enough. Wow, they are whipping through that dialogue. What do you want? Why drag us here? Or if there's a point to this, if this will only lead to a fight, I'd like to get to it. Damn. No, let's go the what do you want? Why do you drag us here option of the himbo. I haven't killed Zalbar because he's my brother, and I hoped he and I could come to an agreement. You are irrelevant. I may be able to put you to use on a menial task. Zalbar will have to stay here, of course. I would not abandon Zalbar to you. It isn't your choice, Seat Bonch. I already have him. I have a personal matter to discuss with him. You have other duties. I mean, okay. I guess. A simple thing. Another Wookiee has suffered the same fate as Zalbar, gone mad and been exiled. He now lurks in the Shadowlands. More importantly, he's pestering my Zerka allies during their Shadowland expeditions. It is not good for business. He's standing against you. The first of many, perhaps? I want to ask about the Shadowlands, only interested in the star map. Want your version of the Zalbar thing? No, yeah, so this Madclaw standing against you. First of many? No one will follow a Madclaw. He's merely a nuisance. Besides, he cowers in the Shadowlands. My people know nothing of him. I won't do this. Do your own dirty work. I'll consider what you've said. I'll go now. Let's go back to my other questions. You test my patience. Do my task or flee to your ship. I don't care which. I want to ask about the Shadowlands. We only enter the Shadowlands for ritual hunting. I'd leave the troublemaker down there, but he has proven too good at surviving. He's managed to linger a number of years, cowering in his madness and shame. You are expendable. You will remove him. Other questions? I'm only interested in this. Well, no, I'm not going to say that. What happened with you and Zalbar? I want to hear your version. Zalbar didn't tell you? He took offense to my trading a few of our people for favors and weapons. I didn't understand his objection. Imagine the destruction if Zerka Corporation had come in with blasters firing. I saved many lives. I'm a collaborator. Of course, I also gained weapons, and I arranged for certain rivals to be taken. I protected my allies, and my power grew. You're just laying it all on the line, huh? You've a complete lack of... which explains why the Wookiees in this room haven't killed you. Each has come to understand the benefit of working with the enemy, unlike your exiled companion. Young Zalbar had no foresight. He couldn't control his outrage. He attacked me with his claws and damned himself doing it. A few careful stories and everyone called him Madclaw. Even Father Freya. I easily had him exiled. Okay, so I'm guessing Freya is the Madclaw? Oh no, sorry. Freya has been sold into slavery, I think. I think the father was sold into slavery. Other questions? Yeah, this Madclaw stands against you. More will come. And no one will follow a Madclaw. He's merely a nuisance. So, oh, yeah. I'll consider what you've said. I'll go now. I'll allow you access to the Shadowlands. You will track and kill this insane Wookiee, and maybe then you will earn my favour. Zalbar stays here to ensure your loyalty. The Zerka would never let me hold you, but they don't care what I do with fellow Wookiees. I need Zalbar with me as a guide. No, you won't need him to find your way. Over the years, I've had my people trained to understand Galactic Basic. I tell them it's better to understand the enemy. They think it will make the Zerka easier to fight. Actually, it makes them easier to obey. Yeah. Wow, just laying it all on the line, huh? Remember, you can't beat me here. No one would dare oppose me to join with an outsider or an exile. You are wrong, brother. Someone would. You see Trindar, there is someone... who are you talking about, Zalbar? Do you speak of Freya, or our father? Why? He was the one that ordered you exiled when you attacked me. He went as mad as you when he finally discovered the slavers. He dared challenge them alone and has not been seen since. That was years ago. Let him go, Zalbar. I rule now. I'll take the Wookiees forward, but there are prices to pay. Don't listen, Zalbar, it's not worth it. Or play along, Zalbar, I'll see what I can do. No, don't play along. I'm the one with the force power. I'm the one that himbo people into doing what I want. Yeah. No more words, outsider. I've given my orders. I can't hold you here, but Zalbar will stay until you kill the Madclaw in the Shadowlands.
Don't worry, buddy. We'll get you out of here. You can count on us.
Thank you, Mission. The guards will let you pass now. Leave the village to the northwest and follow the platform to the south and then east. You will eventually see where Gorwookan waits for you. He'll lower you to the forest floor. Go. Alright. Oh, they locked the door on seat bunch? Well, it turns out I didn't need to bring, Bastila along. I chose to. So we're now just going to roll with the Bastila choice. But, I could have grabbed Juhani? I don't know. I feel like I want to take... It makes more sense to bring Juhani out in a fresh world, in a fresh situation, not in a, you know, negotiation like that. Just because, I don't know, we barely know Juhani. We at least know Bastila. From a writing perspective, it makes sense. Alright. Let's get you some more fortitude. Let's give you a couple of shields. Let's improve your will, I guess. Yeah, no, nothing available in the wrist slot because I'm guessing Zalbar took it.
What?
That's fine. Again, this game is, yeah. I want to get to the point where everybody's kitted out and I don't have to switch things around. And I feel like we're possibly getting close. Maybe if I sold some of the grenades or the mines. I mean, the mines are useful for boss fights. I don't know if grenades are ever going to be useful. Just because it's really easy for my people to run into them. Grenades are so difficult to get right. They just do not seem worthwhile in this pseudo-turn-based system. Won't speak with you, outsider. Chondar may tolerate you, but do not expect the same from all of us. I'm going to stop trying to talk to Wookiees, who very clearly hate me. And they have every right to. You have been given a task, outsider. Be thankful for your time in our world and do as you've been bid. I will need directions. Village exit is northwest of here, once outside. Follow the platform to the east. There you'll find Gorwookin, lower to the Shadowlands. Although I'd prefer that you were simply dropped. You would die down there anyway. What can I expect to find in this Shadowlands? If the forest holds any justice, you will die down there, as would all outsiders. I don't disagree. Our directions for what's in the village. Others may speak to you, Seat Bonch, but I won't. I don't want you here. The sooner you're gone, the better. I'll be going then. Yep. Yep. Feel pretty bad. Oh, time to chat with Bastila.
How can I help?
You wanted to speak with me?
Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan.
Is it true you killed Darth Revan?
It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi Strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however.
So who killed Revan then?
Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it.
Aha.
It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded.
So, Malak did your job for you. But you would have killed Revan eventually, right? Again, we've got to himbo this.
As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please. How can I help?
I didn't realize I could ask everyone about the stowaway problem. It makes sense. I talked to Canderous because Canderous is Mandalorian and the kid is either Mandalorian or encountered Mandalorians. I can't remember the specifics. And Canderous was like, I don't know, I'm not solving your problem. And I was like, that's very Canderous of you. I didn't realize I could just ask everybody else.
I am confident that you can deal with that on your own.
Wow. Okay, never mind then. And also I can, I guess, access cutscenes. Mission.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
How do you feel about this planet?
Well, I know Zalbar's from Kashyyyk, but he never liked to talk about it. He wouldn't even tell me why he left. I don't think the Wookiees like outsiders much. Sorry I can't be more help, you know? Is there anything else I can do for you?
Your goggles look preposterous.
All I know is I'd like to speak to Griff myself. If we have time, I'd like to go talk to the Zerka Corp rep on Tatooine and see what he has to say about where my brother is now.
We'll do it, we'll do it. It's in train, as they say. Chieftain's Hall, we just came from there. Home of Warwill, and to the Great Walkway. I mean, I'm just gonna keep tooling around. You know how it is. Protagonist tax. Great Walkway. So that's the way out of the village. What were the directions again? People said them many times. Village exit is northwest of here. Okay, so that's the way out. So that's the last thing we want to do. Alright. Yeah, I like the level design. I like the village. I think it's an interesting space. The story being told here is a grim one. I wonder. So there is a concept, Despina Kakudaki, I think is the name of the theorist. Metal face. So metal face is when you use androids or robots in your cool science fictional story, and you portray these androids or robots or what have you the same way that you liken them to slaves in a real world context. They draw from the same imagery, the same concepts, the same feelings. And what can happen when you employ metal face is that if you focus too much on the emancipation of these enslaved people, you know, as a feel-good story, you can lose focus or perhaps not even include the material problems that allow enslavement to occur in the first place. You sort of sweep all that away with the grand and feel-good story. And I'm a little concerned that while Wookiees aren't made of metal, we're going to be doing the same thing here. Because I just don't expect this game to get that deep into, you know, the material conditions required to create slaves. I just don't think that's going to happen. I don't think the game's got enough time to do it. Or enough depth. But we'll see. I don't remember a lot of what happens here. Hello, outsider. I heard of your arrival. I trust you won't cause trouble in the village? We don't want bloodshed. Can I ask you some questions? I'm sorry, like most of the village, I've been preoccupied by these troubled times. I don't really want to speak with you. That's fair. Well, not unless you can tell me where young Rowar is. Do you keep track of slaves taken? When did Rowar go missing? Could be 10 days or more. He was planning a hunt, and nobody seems to know when he was leaving. He is now overdue. I don't know where to start. It is strange. Why is it strange? I don't believe he was taken by slavers. Their slave transports haven't been seen around here. If it wasn't slavers, perhaps he fell in the Shadowlands, but he knew them well. I would search for him, but I don't know where to start. My days of hunting the lower forest are behind me. I could look for him. You could. I've never had an offer of help from an outsider. I'll reserve my judgment for when I see results. Yep. Farewell. Barker, keep you well. Okay. Is Barker a god, a deity figure? What about this wicker basket? Sure. Okay. Quest received. Chieftain in need. Star map, Kashyyyk. Wow. Wookiee, Chieftain Chundar has asked you to descend into the Shadowlands to perform a task for him. This will also allow you to search for the star map. Just being really upfront. I'm also noticing that it says Kashyyyk at the top of these quests because we're just across so many different planets. Okay, great. So that was a quest that, again, just hasn't shown up in the quest dialogue. That's cool. Holder of the Laws. Home of Warwill. Oh, there was a home that we walked past and didn't go into. Oopsie daisy. I was talking theory. yeah, I don't bring up metal face because I'm an expert. I have read about it. I have employed it in my own, you know, critical work. But, yeah. I imagine others have done better write-ups on Star Wars and that topic. That would be my guess. That would be my hope. Let's drop a quickie. What up? I'm in your home. I've never spoken to an outsider. I mean, Chundar makes us learn to understand you, but I've never been this close to one of you. What are you doing here? Have you come to laugh at us? Come to gloat at how many of us you can take? Can you even understand me? I'm Seat Bonch. I'm here with Chundar's permission. Am I? No, I understand you. I'm not here as a slaver. Then why are you here? Can I ask you some questions? Oh, please don't. I haven't been paying attention to anything since Rowar went missing. Do you know anything about that? I hope not. Hope you slavers didn't get him. Not that you're a slaver. I'm sorry. I'm very tired. I haven't slept much lately. You don't need to apologize to me. Who was Rowar? Rowar? Oh, he's the greatest. He led hunting parties to the Shadowlands and even fought outsiders. Slavers, like you probably are. He's taught me a lot. He said I could grow up as strong as him, that I'd fight you too. I will too. I will. Okay, so Rowar is the hero we need to elevate here. When did Rowar go missing? I say elevate. In an ideal world, we would just help Rowar out of the situation that he's in, and, you know, not try and stand beside or on top of him as he, you know, saves his own people. Stop bothering the boy, outsider. He doesn't need you taunting him. But what if they know something? Maybe they can help. An outsider? Help? Look around you, Warwill. Outsiders do nothing but steal and lie and taint the best among us. Outsider, you talk to me if you must bother us at all. Leave him alone. Okay. Go over who Rowar was again? Oh. And you can't tell me when he went missing. Okay, well. Goodbye, I guess. There's the quest. Okay. His friends Jarrak and Warwill await him at Warwill's home. Okay. So, alright. Yeah. Now we'll leave. Yeah. So in terms of, you know, the aspects of Star Wars that I find interesting, I was never a big Chewbacca fan. So I'm assuming that's why I left Kashyyyk till last, because it just didn't, you know, a forest planet covered in Wookiees, the home of the Wookiees. You know, that did not appeal to me at the time. Right. And now that we're here first, I like it. I like immediately framing Czerka Corporation. Sorry, I'm just trying to get these corners. Framing Czerka Corporation correctly, right? Demonstrating the ways in which they are obviously bad. And finding out about Zalbar's stuff early. Right, stuff here that we don't need. More Kinrath, okay.
What can I do?
Alright, you shoot. You're not doing anything apparently. Great. Alright, well you can now.
That hurt, I bet. Yeah,
You
that hurt, I
shall
bet.
fall.
That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet.
Seed Bunch, please stop saying that.
Yes?
Wow.
Sure.
I took so much damage.
Huh? What can I do?
What?
Woof. Woofty daisies. Alright. Yes. Here we go. Chundar has said you may pass into the Shadowlands. Gorwookan will lower you down in the elevator basket. Gorwookan climb to the basket from the upper branches, but you will have to walk, outsider. The path is seldom used. There may be vermin nesting along it. Be ready to fight. Yeah, I'm starting to think that the Catan mentioned earlier are not actually enemies or things. Like, it was a, because it's Kinrath that I'm killing, the spider thingies. So I think this was perhaps a, you know, they were called Catan and then they were renamed, but they'd already recorded the voice line, would be my guess. Do we know which way we need to go? We do not. Well, let's go the way of violence first. Because that just, you know, I think that speaks to who we are as a character and a player. Alright. Yep. Immediate. These things are cute, but, they're not terribly powerful combatants. Oh, okay. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, I don't love killing fauna in video games. It's not my favorite. It helps when they're, like, absolutely disgusting, like these Kinrath. Speaking as an arachnophobe, not a fan. They're tolerable in this game. But, you know.
Yes?
I've got no problem killing them.
Sure.
But yeah, you know, when we had to kill the weird dogs on Dantooine, didn't love that.
What?
I'm here.
I'm assuming the job is, yeah, done.
Yes?
Good work, mission. Ugh. Good kill steal there. Really earning your wages. Of which there are none.
I'm here.
We're an adventuring party. Nobody's getting paid. I mean, there are credits, but I get to spend them on the weapons and armor that I want. Or just give them to people in need. Oh. Okay, now I can fight them. Okay, great. Alright, let's make sure we stay on.
You'll never get me.
You shall fall.
Alright. And then, yep, there we go. Just needed to get a little closer. Great, we're all fighting this one. Seed Conch, what are you doing? Okay.
So
Gross. These things are gross.
be it. Yes?
What do you want, outsider? I won't let you follow us on our hunt. Trollwall is not here for your amusement. Don't test me, Wookiee. I go where I wish. Nah. I don't mean you any harm. Fair. I believe that when our planet is free of you. You're kind of here only to take or destroy. I won't be your trophy, dead or as a slave. Leave me. You have no place here. Wow. Just a few questions. I'm a friend. I'm not going to use Force Persuade on the Wookiee. I'm not going to do that. That's gross. They've got enough problems without me crawling around inside their brains. So I'm very glad I'm trained in Persuade, because I'm friendly. I'm a himbo. Only I'm an outsider. I won't be this patient for long. That's fine. Do you know of a crazed Wookiee in the Shadowlands? The only crazed creature I know of is one of your kind, outsider, not mine. We see him from time to time. We leave him alone. He has our respect because he has braved the lands alone. Sometimes he helps lone travelers. He is crazy, though. Our finest warriors hunt in the Shadowlands in groups, yet he lives there alone. Avoid him. Madness is to be feared. Yeah, getting, I mean, look, this is a larger issue. It's tiresome because I'm reading outlines of dialogue, but just the constant use of words like crazy and insane, ableist rhetoric, not a fan. And having trained it out of my own speech, then reading it out in the speech of others, my brain is like, shouldn't be saying that. But, you know, I am trying to represent the game faithfully, such as it is. How long has he been down there? Many years. It is impossible to know how many. A decade? 2? Perhaps he can answer your questions. Or kill you. What do you think of Chunder? He is our chieftain and will be obeyed. That is our way. Whether I trust what he says or not doesn't matter. In time, someone will replace him. For better or worse, I don't know. That will be for Baka to decide. How will Baka decide? What does that mean? Baka was our greatest warrior. His ancient sword is the tool of ascension, the mark of a chieftain. Ah, okay, so it's not a god, it's a great figure in your history. Chundar no longer displays it, not since he took the role of chieftain years ago. If someone else could produce it... Yep. But, I talk like a mere child. This is foolishness. Right, so I need to produce the special weapon, because that's what they believe in, as opposed to... Yeah, okay, yep. Alright. Sure. I'm not mad at the Wookiees, I'm mad at the writing choices of this culture. Could a blood relative of challenge him? It truly would take Baka's blade for that to happen. Chundar is the last member of his family. Well, I don't know about last. There were others, but they were marked with madness. We don't speak their names. They are without honor. Okay, how has Kashyyyk fared? Under the Circa Corporation. You taunt me with a foolish question like that? How do you think? My people go missing or die? Yeah, Seek Bunch, that was not great. We can't fight back. Chundar has bartered to reduce the slaves taken, but if any Zerka die, it increases again.
Big Z once told me he had seen paradise destroyed by the greed of outsiders. I never understood what he meant until now.
I seek an ancient star map. Have you seen it? I don't concern myself with outsider toys. Search where you will, I'm not wasting my time. Legit. I'll leave you now. Yes, go, and don't expect a friendly welcome if you return. This world is my home and not yours. Correct.
Yes?
Like, can you imagine rolling Darkside? Can you imagine rolling Darkside and coming to this planet and being like, yeah, I love slavery and colonialism. Good God. Ah, go walk it. We all good? Alright. Quick save and chat. Ugh! Chundar has commanded that I grant you access to the Shadowlands. Gorwookin is what I am called. Walk with care. Only our bravest return from these lands. Your soft feet are a barely tolerated insult. Yeah, you got me. I have a few questions, and look, before I ask any questions, this lighting situation is getting dire. Alright, this is why it was lower than I expected it to be when I started. Get that lighting a touch more even. Great, good enough. Yeah, I have a few questions. Chundar said nothing of answering your questions. Be brief. I want to ask if it's dangerous down there. Those that walk the Shadowlands do so at their own risk. It is a test of bravery among my people, a respected feat. But you come here like the Zerka with strange weapons. It is so much more than we have, yet you still fear? You are pathetic. You will get no warnings from me. Prove your worth to us and to yourself. Okay. Has anyone else been allowed down recently? I feel like you were in the Shadowlands, given permission by Chundar. I don't know why. Only Wookiees should be allowed. The journeys of my people are very personal. I won't speak of them to an outsider. Let's go with Persuade. Tell me of the Wookiees so that I might show proper respect. Because I would like some information. You ask very respectfully. Outsiders never do that. I suppose I could mention some of us that have entered the Shadowlands. Last was Rowar, and he has not returned in many days. He may have died below, but he was strong and able. Many have died recently. Chundar believes one of our own is below, mad, crazed, killing all. I do not know. We find no bodies to examine. The Shadowlands claimed them, I'm sure. Okay, so obviously, at least it's my guess that Rowar is down there. And I meant to go down there and kill Rowar, thinking it is a crazed Wookiee, when in fact it is the one opponent that Chundar fears, because everybody likes Rowar, and Rowar stands against the slavers. Great. What outsiders are below? For reasons I do not know, Chundar allows those of the Circa to move into the Shadowlands. They kill much. There is another, but he has earned respect. He does not disturb our lives or customs, and he gets angry like a Wookiee sometimes. Ugh, his name hurts my tongue. He has lived alone in the Shadowlands for many years now. I want to understand why Wookiees revere the Shadowlands. You can't. You must live here to understand, to see harmony in the danger. Bah! I waste my breath on you. That's fair. That's fair. Back to my other questions. Be brief, I'm not your guide. Alright. Never mind, I don't have any other questions. Let's do it. The descent is long. Be still, or we will attract unwelcome visitors. Okay.
I have to give you credit. You've led me on quite a chase, but nobody gets away from Calo Nord in the end. You got lucky on Terrace. The Sith attack saved you from a quick and gruesome death. But I promise you, the Sith won't be getting in my way this time.
Oh. Do I really want to work out a deal? Here's a mercenary. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not in this for the credits. You're the only ones who've ever gotten away from me. I've got a rep to protect. Let's go, boys. It's showtime.
Alright, let's drop an official save. Cash 5. And let's, I want more tea, and I want it now. So we're going to take another break. Just a quick one. As always, I try to make them quick. Back in a moment, I'll have tea, we'll kill Calo Nord. It'll be fun. Fun for the whole family. See you in a sec. Hello. We're back. Right. I was on that screen for a reason. Usable items. So, there's only one battle stimulant left. So I guess that's for me. We've also got some hyper buffs here, which is really cool. Yeah, I think that's going to be great, actually. So I'm going to take the battle stimulant, because I'm going to be on the front line. Bastila, we want you to have the... Well, so this is the problem, is that, yeah. I guess I want you to have the dex. Actually, no, if we give Mission the dex... And Bastila gets the normal dex. And I want the strength. Okay, and then we want to use Mandalorian melee shield, Sith energy shield, energy shield, and then a shiny dueling shield. Shiny shield, Sith energy shield, or did I already do that? Right, no, I used up the last of that shield, and that's why it's disappeared. Okay,
what can I do?
Everyone. No, none of us are using our... whatever. Alright. Let's get rid of this singular foe. Let's all focus fire, actually. You are going to try stasising Calo Nord. Saved. Let's try it again. Saved. Let's try it again. Alright. I want you to fly over there and seat Bonch all over Calo Nord. I want you to do that. And Bastila, we're gonna keep trying to...
You'll pay!
Alright, never mind, so let's just get in there. Wow, he has not taken much damage at all.
Sure.
That's enough. Now let's get back to the murder. Oh. Oh, that's Gorwalken. Gorwalken's not involved in this fight. Okay, great. Just get closer, for the love of God. Alright. Force still hasn't recharged? Alright, no worries. Yeah, then we're just gonna keep flurry of blows. Great, finally. Ah! Woo! There was a... No, I thought there was a quest updated. Oh, okay, that's just the I am now in the Shadowlands quest thing. Alright, great. Somebody had a level up. And
Yes?
it's me, and I'm going to heal by leveling up. I love cheating. Alright. More strength, please. More persuade. Powers. Alright. Yeah, I took Dominate Mind. That's great. That's restricted by armor. This was an error. Oh, I wish I could remove that power. Alright. Cure. Yeah. Better cure. Great.
What?
Yes?
Sure.
I should also be using these force powers, I guess, to There we go.
Yeah?
That's much better.
I'm here.
What?
Yeah, I should be using Night Valor or whatever. Yeah. Dex bonus 1. What is my dex? 1. Okay. I've put it on. I'm wearing it. I'm wearing Halo Nord's armor. Okay. Show me the new items. Put my phone on. Turn it off vibrate. No. Great. Great. Okay, so this is the Shadowlands. This is Raid Shadow Legends. Those are rocks. Let me just make sure I'm doing the thing. Catching every corner for the minimap. Great. There's the Catan. Okay. And it's dire. It is a dire Catan. Let me just make sure I've got... Yep. Alright, great.
Yeah?
Can't see around this corner apparently, so let's just...
Yes?
Take that!
Yes?
Full Catan. Okay.
There.
What's next? Seafarers of Catan. It's another,
What can I do?
It's another board game joke. From me. There.
There. Take that. I'm
Yes?
here.
Alright. I've finally, I think, got the hang of this extremely woeful combat system. What in the what? Ah, it's an offhand. Mission, are you 2-weapon? Have I been stooging you by not giving you 2-weapon? You are not 2-weapon. Scoundrel's Luck, Sneak Attack, Sniper Shot, Arm Proficiency. Okay, you are a single... You are a duelist. Okay, so I do only want you to have the one weapon. Alright. Oh, and I've given you this just because I clicked OK. So 3 to 10 plus 2. And this is... Cast Blaster is 2 to 7. Okay, yeah, we want this. It's better.
I'm here.
Sure.
Alright, yeah, I already did that. Great. Just deeply unsettling noises. Oh, what are these? They're tuck. Aha! One of my favorite characters from memory. Look how cool and powerful he is. I don't have to help at all.
Damnable racket of battle. Watch yourself. Even more of these crawling beasts are hiding in the underbrush.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Jolie. Jolie Bindo. Follow me to my camp and we'll talk a bit.
You use a lightsaber in battle. Are you a Jedi?
Ah, don't start fawning just yet. I'm too old for it. I know a few things, but we can talk about it at my camp. Keep close. It's nearby under a log. Yeah, I live like some burrowing rodent. I fought the Sith. Now look at me.
Jolie Bindo, I love you. Let's do it. Yeah. The Tuck are just... They're just little friendos. Don't have to fight them at all. They scurry, they scamper. They're neat. I like fauna that aren't immediately aggressive that I have to kill.
Well, welcome to my home, such as it is. Pull up a stump and be comfortable. We should discuss a few things.
We can't go inside? Yeah, I feel there's much you can tell me.
Don't coddle me, child. I'm neither a Jedi nor your master. I'm just an old man that's been lost in the woods for far too long. My days of glory are behind me, but perhaps there is something I can do for you. You must have questions.
I want to ask about you.
What is there to tell? Jolie Bindo is the crazy old man in the dangerous woods. I'm content with the impression I give.
You muttered something about fighting Sith? Or you use a lightsaber in battle. You're a Jedi. Again, this is the naivety.
I follow the Jedi way and I command the Force, yes. I suppose that makes me as much a Jedi as anyone, but what of it? Why should being what I am compel me to entertain others with tales of the good old days, huh? I've seen my share of the dark and the light. And frankly, both extremes annoy me. Of course, I have felt rumblings of change.
It's kind of nice to meet a Jedi who isn't all hung up on this light side, dark side stuff. Gets pretty tiring, you know?
Perhaps you will be of some assistance to me after all. Let us discuss what you came here for.
I want to ask some questions.
Fine. Just be brief.
I need information about problems here on Kashyyyk.
Yes, among the Wookiees. Intriguing creatures. I like that they have little patience for bureaucrats. But of course, even here, there are hidden things that manipulate.
What do you know of Chundar?
Circa Corporation was smart to put him in power. He's as good at destroying Wookiee culture as dropping corpses full of Ardroxian flu. Will you work for him or against him, I wonder? I will be interested to see.
You don't have a recommendation?
Sure. How's this? Think for yourself. I don't care for politics. I'm big on letting people figure things out for themselves. The Wookiees have prophecies of deliverance if you ask them. But for now, they follow without hesitation. That is their wish.
Okay, so here's the problematic part, is that, the Grey Jedi is good in that... Or I like the Grey Jedi, because, as we've seen, the Jedi Order is, pretty shitty in some ways. Pretty nasty. To me, the Jedi is evil. Not completely, but you know what I mean. And the Sith are just cartoonishly evil. And Jolie Bindo is in the middle saying, well, I've discarded that entire paradigm because one is too restrictive and one is, absolute clown shoes. But then he's also just a centrist. And he says, yeah, there's slavery and yeah, Chundar sucks, but I'm just going to do me, So, but hey, we get to walk in and be like, Jolie Bindo, come with us. Please help us end this problem. Have you seen a crazed Wookiee in the Shadowlands?
Maddened with grief, perhaps, but not crazed. I helped him pass to the lower forest where only a Wookiee could follow. Some other matters will determine if you can follow. There is a barrier that, well, we'll talk of that more in a moment.
Do you know of a missing Wookiee named Rowar?
It is a very unfortunate matter. It will end in shame and sorrow. You will find Rorwar down here.
Rorwar, okay.
I've witnessed a number of happenings, but I have left them for others to sort out.
I want to ask some questions. Any knowledge of star maps?
Now, why would you be asking about that? Don't answer. I knew that had to be why you were here. The problems of a few Wookiees don't amount to anything before the concerns of the Jedi. No, you are here for the map.
Wait, so you're being judgmental that I'm not doing something about the problem that the Wookiees have, but you have also done nothing about the problem?
Kashyyyk is an interesting place, more so than anyone suspects. If Zerka Corporation knew, the planet would be a strip mine. The Wookiees have their legends that they were not always here, but it is more than that. The trees themselves are strangers.
Can you be more specific?
What I'm saying is that there are literally walls in your way, and you won't find what you need without my help. And my help has a price. You must do a task for me, and then allow me to join with you. I will then remove certain barriers in your path.
What do you want me... I'm not going to say I'm honored to help someone of your experience, because I don't think he likes ass-kissing. That doesn't strike me as something he would like, so I'm just going to say, what do you want me to do?
Since they began expanding in the Shadowlands, the Circa have left me alone for the most part. Until recently, anyway. A group of them set up camp not far from here. Poachers is all they are. I'd like them removed from this place.
Why not just get rid of them yourself?
Don't talk back to your elders, child. Look, they know me quite well, and are always on alert when I approach. The only way I could get rid of them would be violence, which would eventually lead to trouble for the Wookiees. I want them gone, but with as little fuss as possible. They have already caused enough trouble as it is.
Yeah, I guess, we've been told that if Zerka Corporation employees, slavers, die, they take more Wookiees. That is one way they've de-incentivized violence and uprising. So there is a reason for wanting to just not come here and put them all to the laser sword, which I do for almost every other problem. All right, how many men?
They are not that far northeast of here. There's usually 5 in the area, as far as I can see. The captain of the lot is the one that earned my ire. Mishandle my garden, Willie.
Oh, so that's what he did that upset you. He stepped in your garden. Why would you not want to join up with me?
You presumably have a ship. I've seen all I wish to here. Isn't that enough? I mean, I'm really sick of the trees. And perhaps your destiny might show me something new. You never know.
I misread that. Clearly he is joining. Why do you care if they're here?
They don't respect this place. They're butchering wildlife and threatening entire species. It's getting under my skin. The Wookiees could take care of themselves if they wished. The animals are truly helpless victims.
Yeah, putting that on the Wookiees sucks, dude. That sucks. That really sucks. They should just pull themselves up by their bootstraps. They should just end their own slavery. Is not a good take. the fact that I am, you know, the saviour here, or will be the saviour, and will help turn things around for the Wookiees, also not great. But I do like that we have met Jolie. He is a fence sitter, and we are going to get him involved in picking a side and doing something for the greater good, right? Okay. I'll try to learn from this humble task.
Oh, please, this is arbitrary errand work. But such are the requests of the aged. You still have to do it. Their camp is in the far northeast. Now remember, if I wanted them dead, I'd have done it myself. Find a better way.
I'll look into it.
Good. Return to me here and we'll see how you have done. Shoot! Shoot!
Piss off! Alright. Okay. These creatures make a lot of noise all the time. And I won't lie to you, it's a little irritating. And there's more Catan. Alright, sure. I wanted to... No, it's... I actually wanted to backtrack. Great. Yeah, follow me. Because I don't actually know if this was a dead end up here. It might have been another path. Oh, Roublé. Yeah. I cannot wait until we have, what's-her-face here to also flip forward and do stuff. We'll grab her next planet. Or if we go back to the ship at any point, we'll grab her, and bring her here instead. But I feel like we're in this to the end, is probably how this is going to turn out. Can you select?
Yes.
Yeah, no, you can't.
I bet.
Okay, now you can. You know what? Let's try putting that in stasis, and if it doesn't work, I want you to hit... No. I want you to deliver a flurry of blows. I'm not allowed to select flurry of blows? There you are. And...
Yeah?
Great.
What can I do?
It worked. Let's keep this how it is. Sure. Yeah, I feel like this is how I'm meant to be winning this game, is by blanking enemies completely. Alright. We can go with power attack because we will get no resistance. Yep.
What can I do?
Take that!
Alright. And then here. Second verse, same as the first.
Yes.
Great.
Sure.
Alright. And that only took a little bit of force energy. Okay. That's what I should be doing more. Concentrating on that. Great. A single grenade. Sick. Slaver contract. Bowcaster bolt casing. Journal entry added. Okay. You found the corpse of the missing Wookiee Raw War in the Shadowlands. A datapad revealing that he dealt with slavers. Was on the body, as well as a bowcaster bolt casing that probably belongs to whoever killed him. Okay, so Raw War wasn't a hero. He was dealing with slavers. Okay, that is less shallow writing than I expected. That is interesting. I am intrigued now. I think that is a novel choice. Datapad contains a contract to trade weapons for slaves and a manifest of goods already delivered. It would seem that Rowar had sold a number of Wookiees previously and intended to do so again. Bowcaster bolt casing. Abandoned next to Rawar's corpse, likely by whoever killed him. Bowcasters and the accompanying bolt casings are very personal items among the Wookiees and are adorned with traditional family symbols and other identifying marks. It is possible the owner of this one could be identified by a knowledgeable Wookiee. Okay, so we have evidence. We have evidence of who killed Rawar. Intriguing. Okay, so this is the camp. What's this map? I possibly should have gone this way, but we can do the Jolly Bindo thing first. That's fine. I was just trying to tick off a direction, but it's also literally where we need to go. Alright, let's drop a real save. Kashyyyk. Okay. I do like how this armor looks on me. Average flash mine. These are mine now.
Yes?
Yes?
Alright. Commander Dan.
Who are you, another civil merchant like that Koro slime up on the docking ring? This is my territory. I don't make deals, and I don't persuade easily, so go back topside. Mess with my profits, and I'll see you dead.
Are you the poachers Jolie told me about? I paid the docking fee. Chundar's given me permission to be here. I mean, Chundar sucks, but he is also, like, the cultural authority here.
He's got no authority with me. I'm with Zerka Corporation. He's just some pet we keep so the locals stay in line. As long as you don't get in my way, you can wander where you want. I've got a job to do.
I want to ask you a few questions.
If you made it this far, you know a fair bit already. What would I be able to tell you?
I'm looking for something called a star map.
I'm no nav officer. I work on the ground, and I haven't seen anything like that around here. Of course, we haven't been much deeper than this. The eastern forest gets even more dangerous.
It is funny to me that for ease of player clarity, I imagine this is why this choice was made, that I just keep saying that I'm looking for the star map. I just keep openly calling it the star map and saying I'm looking for it, even though we're trying to be a little bit covert about this. You know, the whole point of not sending a whole fleet of Jedi is that Malak would notice, and I'm just kicking around yelling star map at the top of my lungs. Couldn't I describe? Isn't there something about it I could describe that's a bit more covert? Anyway. You aren't safe with blasters?
Not worth it. You're fighting the plants as well as the animals. Kashi vines are tough as metal and grow back fast. Instead, head office installed repulsor fields to keep the big predators out. Permanent placements, too. We'll be fine for years.
Aha! I have other questions about the Shadowlands.
If you made it this...
are you part of the slaving operation?
What? No, I don't do much of that. It's too much of a headache. I'm in the business of harvesting animals. Some of the more exotic species have organs that can be removed and put to some surprising applications. Talk to me about work, and maybe I'll tell you more. If you...
Anything odd down here?
Besides you? Besides any number of predators that can kill in seconds? I suppose there's old Bindo. He's got a camp here somewhere. I'd leave him alone, though. Anyone who'd lived down here is just plain crazy. There's not much else. We've got a repulsor field to the east, so not much passes through here now.
Just sort of ruminating on the Jolie Bindo thing, about the individual urge to separate oneself from all the awful things that are happening and just live out your days. It's not unreasonable. I was perhaps a bit mean about, you know, calling him a centrist. It's very damning. It's just, in the specific light of the specific situation, it makes him look pretty bad. Because he has power, right? He has the power to use and to utilize and to maybe do a better thing. But yeah, it's a, yeah, that tension is interesting. General questions.
If
the Shadowlands are so dangerous, how do you survive?
It ain't easy. We've set up a perimeter of sonic emitters to keep the bigger preds away. It's worked so far. As long as the emitters are operational, we're pretty much safe. It makes harvesting a lot easier.
So that's clearly the way to get rid of them.
If you... Hurry up.
What if I just want you to leave?
Is that old hermit Jolie trying to talk you into doing his dirty work? We've spent too much on setting up just to walk away. As long as the sonic emitters keep the preds away and I've got bodies to guard the perimeter, we're staying right here. I mean, if I can put up with my own worthless guards complaining about this place, Jolie whining through you is nothing.
You're just a circus slaver. Nothing special.
I don't need this kind of garbage from you. Watch your mouth. I'm the only law there is down here. If you've got something to say, get on with it. Otherwise, leave me alone. I've credits to earn.
I'm leaving. Well, I might be interested in some work. I don't even know what that would mean. I need a way to turn off the sonic emitters, right? So there's got to be some level of deception here.
I could use an extra hand. A couple men have gone missing. If I lose many more, I'll have to close up shop. We are hunting the little simians, the tack. They have a gland that acts as a stimulant when powdered. I figure I've got 2 or 3 wealthy years to butcher the lot of them. You want in before I make them extinct?
Don't you care that you could wipe out the whole species?
No. I'll be rich by then, and we won't need to do it anymore. I don't have to worry about it. Besides, if there's no more tack, the predators that eat them will die off, and we'll have an easier time milking this planet. Good. I'm not down here to direct traffic.
It is well-written dialogue, you know? It genuinely is. It's just, yeah. Woof. Alright. Alright. What you got for me? Motion detection goggles. Locked. Locked.
What?
Motion detection goggles. Aha! Slightly, like, not quite as good as the ones I paid money for, but still very good. Okay.
What can I do?
What?
Alright. Oh, I thought that's just a cage. Okay. Primary functions access, sonic emission field operational change status, and to individual access code. Code not available. Alternate access options? No other options available. To modify primary function requires input of individual access code.
Yeah?
Okay,
What
so
can I
I
do?
need
Yes?
to find someone who's dead, get their access code, and then sort of sneak in here and poke around and get rid of these emitters, right? That's the play. That's how this is done. Get rid of these mines. Non-interactable
What can I
rubble.
do?
Sure. Sorry, I should have seat bunch in the driver's seat. Bunch. Bunch. Oh, there's the literal literal force field that's in our way.
What?
What I like is that Jolie even seemed to make fun of it. Jolie, Jolie, Jolie. Jolie. I mean, the Tark don't seem to mind it. They're having a great time.
Yes?
Sure.
Let's click and find out why we can't go through here yet. The shimmer of a repulsor field is visible before you. It stands in stark contrast with the foliage around it. This is obviously one of the barriers to your progress that Jolie was speaking of. If he were here, he would allow you to pass it. Okay, so it's Jolie who set this up, I guess. Okay. We're getting through things in a fair clip. I wonder if this is a matter of, like, one planet is 2 sessions, right? That's still, like, a lot of content. When you think about how many hours that is. I'm fine with that. That is Okay by me. Actually, I'm going to drop a save.
What?
And I'm going to pick this lock.
Gotcha. Simple.
Attack glands. And some items.
Gotcha. Simple.
Beam splitter, more armor, great. Yeah, I'm getting to the point where I can just load people up, I think, and not have to fuss around so much. Like, it means that each party leaving the door will be, like, a little suboptimal. Well, not each party, but, you know, there will be configurations that are better than others, but, I don't know. That's probably a quicker way to play the game. How many tuck glands did this dude want? 3 is... You wanted, like, 10 or something, right? Something ridiculous. It is doubtful Jolie would approve. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh. Force manipulation to get them to leave. Okay. Wow. So this quest is just really, really open about it. The individual codes, it's not about getting them off corpses, it's about just getting people to leave. Okay.
What can I do?
Yes? We can do that. We can do that all day.
You want anything, you'll have to talk to the commander. He's in charge of our harvesting here.
I'd rather ask about you. Why are you here?
Why am I here? I'm here because this is where the commander told me to stand. And that's all there is to it. I'm just a guard for this emitter. Why couldn't they have just equipped this lump of tech with a blaster and left me at home?
Great question. I want to ask some questions.
I'm not here because I know stuff. I handle a blaster well enough to guard this emitter, and that's it. Talk to the commander.
What do these emitters do?
They generate a sonic barrier that allows us to stay in this wonderful location. It keeps the big predators away. I don't know how it works, really. I just know that if they go down, the camp would be overrun.
So the emitters, only the emitters are keeping you here.
What of it?
$200, force persuade or persuade. Force persuade, please. Tell me how to shut down the emitters.
I don't like being here, that's for sure. I suppose you could take this code and shut down the emitter I'm guarding. Enough of those emitters go down, and the camp will have to move out. But I never said anything.
What's wild is this all happens in full view of Commander Dern. I mean, I guess this is behind his back, but like... he can hear us. There's no way he can't hear us. Ah, video games. Enter the code. Terminating sonic mission field. This node will remain offline until maintenance restores full operation. Great. What up?
You want anything, you'll have to talk to the
Why are you here?
Why am I here? I'm just a guard for this emitter.
You're all literally going to say the same thing. Okay. Let's talk about the emitter.
I don't like... Enough of the... I've helped you all I'm... Good.
Oh, I can also get them to run.
I've helped you all Maybe you're right. Maybe I should make a break for it.
That was beneath you. I hope in the future you will strive to be better than this.
I don't understand. Why? What? I'm sorry, what? That's Darkseid? If enough of the sonic emitters go down, big predators are just going to turn up. They're not going to calmly leave. They're going to have to fight their way out, right? So telling him to run is like, if you just leave now, if you just quit, if you just put down your tools and go home, you maybe won't get eaten. Instead, I don't know why that's Darkseid.
Just as a trace.
Oh, that's why. Okay. 2720, 27.9. I don't remember him saying at any point that he was just going to shoot people, but, you know... I've already cracked these open. I have. Great.
Yes?
Right.
What?
Sure.
Ridiculous. Alright.
You want anything, What? I'm just... I don't... Enough...
Wow. Game. You're weird. You're a weird game.
You want anything, you'll have to talk to the commander. He's in charge of our harvesting here.
Like, if that guy had been shot, and then Bastila was like, that this was beneath you, sure, right? It's just her knowing the consequences before they came is a bit... I don't know, maybe the explanation, and this is me doing the writing of the game for it, is that she's a Jedi and she can just feel that these things are going to occur. No, that sucks. That sucked. Why are you here?
I'm just... enough...
What?
Yep, right away. Immediate.
Run! Run!
Lamau. I don't have to stay and fight it. I'm gonna stay, but I don't have to fight it. Whee! And they're all gone. That's all it took. Amazing. And these are all yeah, great. Okay. Well, I'm glad I read the quest to find out that I could just talk to the guards. The problem with this game... One of the issues I have found is that there are people you can talk to that don't have names. They're just... Their job title is what we recognize them as and refer to them as in the UI. And they don't give us full conversational options. What I'm learning is that I should just be clicking everybody, even if they don't have a name, because this game hasn't decided a universal standard of knowing whether someone is going to give you a conversation tree or not. Not having a name is indicative, and in fact, so does... like, having a name is indicative, not having a name is indicative, but this is not an authoritative thing. This game can just do whatever to you. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. We're going to walk past Jolie, so we may as well pick up Jolie on the way. And if we're doing that... Yes? Let's drop an actual save. Cache 7. And let's make sure Bastila drops the cool stuff. Dex bonus to... Oh, I should be putting her in a dark... Oh no, she's wearing the Jedi Knight robe. That's fine. Okay. You can keep on the Jedi robe because, like, what else are you going to have? But, alright. And let's find out if we replace...
Yeah?
Yes?
Oh, also leveled up. Sick. Also, I'm damaged. I'm damaged goods. Hello?
Huh?
Let's do the level up. And then let's presumably add Jolie to the party. If not, Bastila gets all her stuff back. Second verse, same as the first. I've got so much sneak attack. If you're a duelist, let's actually lean into that and let's get some more... Yeah, great. Your one weapon attack is now worthwhile. Sure. Oh, yeah, I'll save them up. That's fine. They go into heal, apparently. Okay. Can't improve these yet. I can do Force Whirlwind, which is pretty funny. It's another way to stop people screwing with us. These are all, yeah. I don't know about these. Can't do the improved heal yet. Yeah, let's do Force Whirlwind. Force Whirlwind is very funny. I can put a script on Bastila, which means she just does support stuff. I think that's a cool idea. I can override it, but if I just leave Bastila to what she's doing, she will negate enemies for us, right? And I think that's neat. I should take advantage of such a thing.
Huh?
Alright.
Yes?
Quick save. Jolie, what up?
Welcome back. I wonder, have you had much luck? Have you done as I asked?
Not sure the poachers are gone.
Yes, I could feel it as you walked near. And I don't sense the smell of death on you. You spared them. Interesting.
Is it? There was nothing to gain by killing them.
Wasn't there? I suppose not, but the environment would say otherwise if it could talk. No matter.
Yeah, I think he would have judged me no matter what we did. I think that's just his way. You mentioned barriers. There's a repulsor field I want to pass.
Yes, in the east past the poacher camp. I saw it when it was installed. It's a very effective barrier, but I know how to get past it. And on the other side, ancient answers. And perhaps a Wookiee you were seeking. I hope he's in the mood for visitors.
Jolie has joined your party. Yep, alright, great. And mission. Okay. Jolie, you got some leveling to do. Alright. Let's get you into... Oh, you're already wearing Jedi Knight robes. Great. Cool. Okay. Neat. You already have a lightsaber, so you don't need this double... Well, what are your feats? We'll leave you with the one you've got. Give you more fortitude than is reasonable. Let's leave that. Give you that. Give you that. No gloves. We've got awareness out the wazoo, so let's give you some of that. Can't wear those. Okay, great. Jedi Consular. Okay. Your skills are not very... So, a little bit of awareness, a little bit of persuade, a little bit of repair. Persuade is interesting. Oh, no, it's not that... Okay, it's not a skill rank. It's a stat bonus. No skill ranks. Oh, no, 5 in awareness. And 4 in treat injury. Okay, sure. Powers. What do? You cure, force aura, force valor, affect mind. Interesting. Stun droid, force push, and disable droid. And your feats. Okay, conditioning, blaster pistol, lightsaber, melee weapons, Jedi defense, force focus, Jedi sense. Okay. And dueling. Alright, so single weapon is where you excel. Okay. So this is 2 to 16. Do I have a better lightsaber? 3 to 17. Ah, this is the one that I had in my offhand, I guess. 2 to 12. Yeah, you get the purple one. Am I still holding 2 that are good then? Oh, interesting. I've actually given up a, Oh, I need an offhand one. Hang on. Have I given Jolie mine? I'm fine with that. Because, yeah, the 2... I need the 2-weapon thing to be less of a problem, actually. So I'm going to take that short lightsaber there. Okay, great. Cool.
And you need...
What?
Oh. And you need...
And you need... Oh, skills. Sure. Powers. Okay. Disable droid. Dominate mind. Gonna have to pick one. Yeah, something new. I think consulars are like casters, so there's just gonna be more powers to be grabbed. And he's grey Jedi, so I don't know that... Like, I think I can take dark side powers and it would be fine. I'm not going to yet. I say fine. Burst of speed. Meh. Slow. Fear. Wow, that's actually... I kind of... Yeah. I'm kind of bullied into... Sure. Force shield. Okay, add power. Yes, okay, so... I can give him dark side powers. I suspect over time, as we do quests, and I perhaps push him more into the light side, they will then become expensive. But it means I can take them. Attributes. Yep, dex build, of course. Although maybe I should have... Hang on. Maybe I should have gone whiz. Or whatever stat they use for force powers. Because if he's a caster, right? I don't know. I like them to hit good with lightsaber. Sure. More awareness. Modifies Jedi Force powers. Charisma modifies the Jedi feats and powers. Oh, this adds to saving throws, and this adds to... That's actually unclear. But we're gonna go wisdom. If the consulate is truly the wizard build, which I think is the case, then we're just gonna make sure that this guy can wizard really, really well. Oh, brutal. I am once again priced into taking something that I don't necessarily want. We could go wound. We could go slow. We'll save character's level plus the attacking character's wisdom and charisma modifier, so it's like a combo? Interesting. Do we just want Force Lightning? Force Lightning's pretty funny. Sure. One of us should get to use Force Lightning. It ain't gonna be me. Too costly. Okay. Master Dueling. Yeah, we're just going straight for that. Use your single weapon super well. Or... Oh, weapon focus lightsaber probably just makes more sense. Oh no, this adds to defense. Yeah, screw it. Oh, add feet. Great. Powers. Force Lightning. Great. Oh, I get another one. Wow. OP. Stasis. Sure. Whew. Jolie. More powers. Just pile them on. Great. Sure, ranged attack with a lightsaber? Why not? Damn. It's funny, the skills feel like the most pointless part of this game because there's really only a few ways to effectively spend your points, and then the party comp makes it kind of... I guess it means you really get to do whatever you want, but I don't know, it feels a bit... I feel really railroaded by the options there. Which is not the worst thing in the world. We could force Whirlwind. Yeah, sure. Great.
What?
We're going to save over that most recent save. Got a few minutes left. Let's just push on and see where it takes us. I want to explore the rest of this place before we go through that stasis field. Alright, let's test out... Oh, hang on. I wanted to set scripts. Let's find out what that's like. You are Jedi Droid Support. Great. So I shouldn't have to tell you to do anything. Hopefully. Huh? You will just join combat and do cool stuff with force powers.
That hurt, I bet.
Provided you do anything at all. Oh, you've boosted us all. Okay, great. That's cool.
What?
Huh?
Yes?
What?
Force whirlwind. Never not funny. Alright, great. Amazing. And look, barely using his force powers to do it. And then just comes in and wallops us. And wallops them, sorry. Great. Okay. This is why you want Jedi in your party. You want a Jedi using the, using their discretion on what powers they use. Sometimes it's going to be bad. Sometimes it's not going to be the powers that I want. But, in general, the amount of load off my mind.
Malfunction. My primary motivators are incorporeal. Error. Damage terminal. Playback causal malfunction. Playback.
I don't get it. That merchant said there was salvage down here. We need Matten to work the sensors.
Playback.
When he gets back, we'll... Wait, I'm getting something. Oh good, it's Eli. Maybe he'll point us in the right direction.
Playback.
Eli, what are you... You got your money, you double-crossing snake? We had a deal!
Yep. Murdered, murdered, murdered. What happened to you?
Playback.
I don't get it. That merchant said there was salvage down here. We need Matten to...
Playback. Playback.
I'll scrap you and take what I can. You're in no condition to talk. Goodbye. Have I got what I need? The scrambled memory of the malfunctioning droid found in the Shadowlands reveals the violent last moments of its companions. They were ambushed, but identified their attacker as Eli, the merchant you met on the docking ring. Piers has not told the truth about these creditors, supposedly skipped out on paying him. If it could be salvaged from the droid, Matten would likely be very interested in this recording. Okay, so I do need to salvage it.
Yeah?
You have...
Sure.
Yeah?
Non-zero computer use. Maybe this is important?
Malfunction. Playback. Shutting down. Primary systems failure.
You start with the droid's head, removing it and placing it in your pack. An energy discharge flows through the remaining parts. Marginal damage.
Yes?
Oh, it's leveled up to heal.
Huh?
And you need?
Yeah, you do it.
What?
Yeah. The way that's phrased, like I
Yeah?
should be saying to the droid, I'll scrap you and take what I can. That's not necessary to... Again, droids are people, but they're also not people in this... They're not treated as people. They're not seen as people.
Yes?
Not by Star Wars, not by the game. Yep. Crafty saying Schrodinger's are robots people. Yep. Well put. Corpse, life support pack, hyper-adrenal strength, thank you. Yeah, I'm getting some good power-ups now. Now that I am away from Dantooine and Taris, things have leveled up a smidge. Okay, so. The reason I think that we have so much space to explore is because if you take the Dickhead quest and just run around killing Tack, you know, you need to find enough to get what you need to complete that quest, which sucks. What a sucky quest. I say that as a I'm not going to do that, not as a it was a bad writing choice. I think it works well as a writing choice. I'm glad I had another option.
What?
He said, blatantly killing this fauna.
Take that!
I don't know, the game said it was fine. Oh, the force lightning even. Alright, great. Maybe this is why the game, my memories of the game are
Yes.
that it's easier than this. Maybe it's just because, what I remember, or what I should remember is that, Jedi and droid support is busted. Also, what are you doing? Jolie Bindo. You're mad at this one in particular,
Sure.
I guess? Sorry, I'll be there in a sec. This game is very cool. Can we just... From an action standpoint... This game is cool.
Yeah?
It's cool in a way that if I was reading it in a book, I think I would get so mad at the text I would have to abandon it. But, you know.
Yes?
There's gameplay to take my mind off of the writing. Isn't that neat? Daikatan uses tail swipe.
Huh?
Yes?
Yeah, I'll do the heal. I got it. I got it. Great. More goodies. More doodads. Trinkets and baubles. Glittering gold. Paid for with blood. Oh, let's make sure we get the map fully revealed. Great. Okay, cool. Now the long walk to here. Which we will do now, and then we'll log off. So, big strides made. Big strides made. Oh, yeah. Crafty saying dual wielding was the correct choice. Oh, yeah. It looks cool. It feels cool. Yeah. Dungeons and Dragons. We can't go inside, can we? Damn. Pull up a stump. Buddy, we just stood in your front yard. We could have done that anywhere. Yeah, got a lot done today. Got a lot done. Racked up some local quests. Got some answers for said quests already. We already know what happened to Eli. We know what happened to Raw War. And we can deliver those to the right people. We've got Jolie in the party, which rules. We're going to find out about another Wookiee beyond the barrier, which I'm guessing is going to be the dad. Next one in the you know, in the family line, who could be chieftain. I imagine that's what's going to happen there. All right, great. 8. All right, and that is going to do it. Thank you all for joining me. As always, it has been a delight. I'll be back next Sunday, and we will continue with Kashyyyk, and maybe even knock it over. Maybe each world is 2 weeks of content. That would be ideal. Just smash it out. This world doesn't have a swoop bike track, so we won't be pissing away any time doing that. But don't worry, that'll come later. Thank you as always for watching. Catch you all next week.